found this old rusted gear at an antique store and it was love at first sight. Now check it out. This thing is super rusty, but underneath all that rust, we can see some really cool shapes. And I had an idea to turn this into a war axe. So I grabbed a grinder and got to work removing all the rust. The more material I removed, the clearer the image of a face became. I could see the nose, the eyes, the mouth, and even the beard. So I decided to turn this into a bearded axe. Now before I forge this, I need a handle. Luckily I had the perfect stick from my fire pit. It's hard maple and it's super strong. The trick will be getting this old rusted metal to flow and become one with the new handle. To do that, I'm going to have to heat treat it. First though, let's get this thing in half. And to do that, I heated up my trusty stump vise and clamped this gear in it. Then I took a sledgehammer and started to split this in half. Now, I thought this would be easy, but this gear was really tough. After a few solid hits though, it split all the way through. Take that L. Now we can see the insides of this gear, and there's a lot of really cool stuff going on in here. We've got these long teeth, and then down here there's this really cool gear shape. And if you look closely, you can even see the grinding marks from when they originally made this. I think this is so cool. Now that I know this thing isn't dangerous, I can heat treat it. To do that, I built a fire in my fire pit, and I put this gear in the coals. Now I just want to bring this up to a dull red heat. Nothing crazy. Once it's in there, I'm going to use my tongs to move it around so that it heats up evenly. While this is heating up, let's talk about why I chose this design for my axe. Well, for starters, I love axes, and I carry one with me every day. Plus, I think they look awesome. But the main reason I chose this design is because of what it represents. See, this wasn't just a simple gear, it was the main drive gear in a very special machine. See, this machine had the ability to change the way we manufacture things forever. It allowed us to make things on a large scale that were once thought to be impossible. And that's why I want this design to be my first hand-forged axe. It represents the ability to take something old and broken and turn it into something beautiful and useful. That's what I try to do with all my projects. Whether it's restoring an old piece of furniture or building a brand new piece of art. Alright, this gear has been in the coals for a while now, so it should be ready to come out. Let's grab it with these tongs and take a closer look. Can you see how it's glowing red hot? This is exactly what I want to see. Now I am gone, nah. Set this over here to cool, and we all check back in a little bit to see how it turned out. Alright, this axe head is cooled down now, so I am gone, nah. Clean it off with a wire wheel. And now we can see all the detail that was hidden under all that rust. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Look at that detail. It's incredible. Well, let's get this thing mounted onto the handle. To do that, I drilled a hole through the top of the axe head and through the handle. Then I slid the axe head onto the handle and secured it with a wedge. Now let's check out the finished product. I think this thing looks amazing. Just look at that detail, it's unbelievable. Its entire axe head was once covered in rust, but now it looks like almost brand new. And that's the best part about working with metal. You can take something old and broken and turn it into something beautiful and useful. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and stay tuned for more content. Thanks for watching.